Hey everybody, so today's video is going to be a discussion video on diversity in middle grade fiction, especially LGBTQIA characters in middle grade fiction. This video is going to be especially for that. But Paige over at Pages actually did a video on diversity in YA fiction. I will link that below because this is sort of a little bit of a collaboration with her. And I've been wanting to do this video for a long time. It's just that I feel like I'm not very good at discussion videos. Like, I'm very good at like making discussion videos about, certain things, things that bug me a lot. But when it comes to discussing something as important as this, I'm terrible. I'm completely terrible. I tried to write a few things down, it didn't work out, so we're just gonna see how this goes. But yes, so this video is for LGBTQIA characters in middle grade fiction, because I feel like it's a very, very, very important thing to do, to have, and it would help out so many people. So many children would be helped. I feel like with YA there has been so many LGBT books coming out. A lot of them are very focused on the coming out aspect, which I've read before. I've been through it, and it's just something that I'm actually kind of tired of seeing that, because I feel like a lot of them also as well are done by straight writers, and if that's all you can write about, I mean I'm just saying that, and also being very stereotypical about it's not good. Like, if you're gonna be writing about gay characters and you're straight, you need to do your research really, really well, okay? Just like you would with any other type of person, you need to do your research, because it's very, very easy to fuck up a gay character, and you will offend a lot of people, rightfully so. And it's just something I feel like if you're straight and you're writing about gay characters, do a very, very good job. Please do not be discouraged, but please do a very good job, please, because it's something that bugs me a lot, and that's why I haven't really read a lot of YA LGBT fiction, because of all of this stereotypical bullshit that's out. And I know a lot of people will say, oh, if you're gay you should be reading LGBT YA. Well, a lot of it's the same crap, and I'm kind of tired of it, okay? I'm ready to read about gay characters in fantasy worlds and all that, where their sexuality is not a big deal, but it's there. And that's what I want to read. I don't want to read about someone coming out to their family over and over and over and over. Or it's just not something that interests me anymore, especially when it's been so overdone. Yeah, it's a little bit irritating, and a lot of people need those types of books as well, so I'm not completely knocking them, but I feel like to me it's overdone. I hope you understand what I'm saying, that I'm not, like, no one's misconstruing my shit, my words. But today this is focused on middle grade fiction, because also I know that a lot of parents have a big problem with having gay characters in middle grade fiction, because they're like, oh, you can do what you want with YA, and you can do what you want with adults, but you're not going to touch my kids' books. No, bitch, we're coming for you. It's something that I feel like you have no business being against, because it is going to help a lot of children growing up. And if I would have had these books when I was growing up, that would have been amazing to me. It would have been amazing, and it would have helped me so much. So I feel like there's a need for it, and it needs to be met. It needs to happen. There needs to be like just an explosion of LGBT middle grade. Just an explosion there needs to be. And I feel like a lot more kids will be helped out so much by it. And I'm going to say that over and over, because it's something to me that is very, very important. Literacy, I've said this before, is very, very, very important to me, and also with children and with teens. So if we can get more, and this is mainly on middle grade, I think it would help a lot of people out. It really would, and I'm going to be talking about a couple of books right now that my phone just locked itself, and I have a couple of books on here that I wanted to talk about that have gay characters in them, some that have also transgender characters, and some that have gay characters are just sort of in the background, but they're there. If you have any middle grade LGBT books that you have read or that you know about, please list them below so that me and also other people can find them. But yeah, so the first one we're going to talk about is ParaNorman. This is by Elizabeth Cody Kimmel, and I know a lot of you guys are probably like, what? But if you've seen ParaNorman, the movie, you know that it might have been, now don't take my word for it, it might have been the first children's movie to feature a gay character. I don't know. You can correct me. You know, I'm not trying to say I'm right, but I'm thinking it might have been, because I remember there was a big thing about it. Like, it irritated so many people. Because in this, that's not a spoiler either. Like, I hate when people say that that gay characters are spoilers. We're people. We're not spoilers. You know, when they're talking about LGBT books and they're not talking about the fact that there's gay characters in there. What the fuck are you doing? Like, is it a spoiler that the girl falls in love with a guy? No. So why should it be a spoiler if a guy falls in love with a guy or a girl falls in love with a girl? I don't know. It's annoying. But so if you take this as a spoiler, you can shove it up your ass. There is a gay character in here. It is ParaNorman's friend. His big brother is gay, and at the end of the book you find that out. And I thought it was really, like, it was executed really well in the movie and also as well in the book. And I was very surprised actually when I read the book that they kept it in there, and I was just like, wow, this is the first middle grade book that I read that has a gay character in it. And I remember that and I love this book. And it made me love the movie, it made me cherish the book a lot more because of that. So if you haven't read ParaNorman, I would say to read it, not just for the gay character, but it's a very, very good book as well. And the movie. If you haven't seen the movie, see the movie. The next one that I want to talk about is Harry Potter, the Harry Potter series. And I've just grabbed the first one off the shelf to show you guys. But as we know, Dumbledore is gay. And I think, I should have researched this before I did this video, but did J.K. Rowling say this after the books were published, all of them? Or was this during? Was this during the 6th book? I don't remember. Please let me know below, but when she did say that Dumbledore was gay, though it wasn't known in the books, Dumbledore is gay. And I think that made so many people so happy, made me so happy as well. Because when I was growing up and I was reading these Harry Potter books, I was like in high school when I read them, okay? I read the first one on pieces of paper because our teacher couldn't get a hold of like the books. So she printed out like a few copies that were like this thick, and it was just paper, and we just had to like go over it like that. It was crazy annoying. That's how I read the first book. I think I read that one in the 8th grade, and then it took me a couple of years, and then I started getting more into them. And I actually didn't really finish the books until 2007 when the last book came out. So I didn't sort of go along with it as I grew up. But when I was a teenager and I was reading these books, it did bother me that there wasn't gay characters, and I was very, interested to see. I think it would have been cool if Harry were gay, or if Ron was gay, or if Hermione was gay. I think that would have been really cool. Or Neville, like someone. I think Malfoy, like, why not? Why not? You know what I mean? Like, why not? So that did bug me, but we did end up finding out that Dumbledore was gay, so, it's good. And then the two that I have on my phone that I wanted to mention is The Marvels by Brian Selznick, and this one came out when did this come out? I read it in August of last year. I think it came out in November. Right? Or was it September? I don't know, I forgot. But, and it wasn't really, you know what, let me see who published this. Because I have a little bone to pick with who published this book. Let me see. It really bothered me when this book came out, and when it was being marketed, or when it was being promoted to, that they did not say that this was an LGBT middle grade book. And that pissed me the fuck off. I think I even talked about it on Twitter. And I think in the video that I did for it, I talked about the fact that it made me mad that the publisher didn't mention, send out anything saying that the book was LGBT and that it was freaking middle grade. And that made me mad because when I read the book and I was just like, oh my goodness, what's going on here? And then at the end I was just like, holy crap, this was an LGBT middle grade book. What the fuck? So that instantly made it one of my favorite books. It's amazing. I don't own a copy of it. I need to get myself a copy. I did read it as an ARC, but I was so happy about that book. I gushed about it for a long time, and it's bothering me right now that I don't know who published it, so we're gonna look it up right now together. Hold on a second here. I know you guys are probably watching the video like, God damn, Richard, get your shit together. But I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't think about. Oh, hold up. Scholastic? Really? Scholastic? I love you. Why did you do that? Why did you not say that it was LGBT? What the fuck's wrong with you? And you published another book that I loved that featured LGBTQIA character, and that was George by Alex Gino. So what the hell was up with you marketing Marvels? I know you're not gonna answer me, but that was weird. But yes, George by Alex Gino features a transgender 4th grader. So when I heard about that, I was just like, oh my gosh, things are getting better. They're publishing these awesome books. There needs to be more. But lately, I don't know any that are coming out that are middle grade and that are LGBT. So it was like last year we got a couple. This year, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are. Maybe if there are, let me know. But I don't know. Maybe if my book gets done, it will be a middle grade LGBT book that will be coming out this year. So maybe. But yeah. So you can go check these books out and read them for yourselves. Please read them. I know mostly everybody's pretty much has read Harry Potter. But yeah. So. I will see you guys next time with another video. I really hope I did a good job with the discussion video. I probably didn't. But I just wanted to get these things off of my chest. And, there needs to be more middle grade fiction that features gay characters, especially main characters. And also trans characters and bi characters. And, we just need more. As well as black characters, Hispanic characters, Asian characters. It's just... come on. I mean, seriously, it's 2016. What the fuck are these publishers doing? Oh, right. They're publishing bullshit that just completely features all these white-ass characters. I mean, okay, fine. But yeah, so, that's all I gotta say about it. I will see you guys next time. Again, go check out Paige's video below. And yeah, alright, bye.